So in this video, we want to still continue our studies with polynomials. We learned how to multiply and distribute in multiplication using 3 rules that we learned. We will continue doing that. Let me write down one example and let's just continue with them. How about we all do this one together? 3x y 3 open bracket x minus 2x2y plus 5y. How are we going to multiply? For these multiplications, what we need to do is that we need to distribute multiplication into addition and subtraction, right? So that's what we need to do. We know that we always distribute multiplication into addition, subtraction. If you recall, we call this term a monomial because that's just one term on its own. And in this example, we have a trinomial because we have 3 terms together, correct? So that's a trinomial. Let's start multiplying. I want to multiply 3xy3 with x. So in this example, I'm just going to go write them all out separately times x. And then we have to multiply 3xy3 by, I'm going to put that in a bracket because it starts with a negative, and 3xy3 into 5y. So what is 3xy3 times x? 3 is 3. X would multiply into x. We use the first rule. If the base is the same and we're multiplying, keep the base at the exponents. What are the exponents for these two x's? 1 and 1. So what's 1 plus 1? 2. And y3, because there's nothing else similar to that, right? If I want to multiply this, 3 times -2, that's a -6. We multiply the coefficients with each other, the 3 with -2. X with x2. X times x2, x3. Keep the base at their exponents, at the 1 and the 2. And then y3 would multiply with the y. Write down the base at the exponents. y4, and eventually 3xy3 times 5y, 15. X is alone, y3 and y1 is a y4. We'll just redo this, do it together for you. I just wanted to explain how we multiply them. So I rewrite the question. As you multiply, you write them down. 3, we just want to multiply an x to this, so that becomes 3x2y3. This is positive, that's negative. A positive and a negative gives us a negative. 3 times 2 is a 6. X and x2 is x3. y3 and y is y4. Plus 3 and 5 is 15. X stands alone. y3 and y is y4. Let's do one more example. I'll give you an example and I want you guys to try it. Pause the video, solve this, and then continue watching it. There we go. We have this, and I want us to multiply this. So again, we have a monomial. It's going to multiply into a trinomial. So I have to go one at a time. What is -2ab times -3ab? -2 times -3 is +6. A needs to multiply by A, that gives us a 2, and B is B2. We have multiplied the monomial into the first term of the trinomial. Then we have this guy, we want to multiply it into the second one. Negative and negative is a positive. There's only a 2 here, no number, so that's the 1. We're just going to put the 2. A and A3 gives us A4, and B give us B2. And then we continue. Minus 8, because 2 times 4 is 8. A gonna stay. B and B4, we keep the B. Add the exponents. B5. This was a monomial into a binomial, the trinomial. Next one is, how do we multiply binomials? So for example, if I have x plus 3 and multiply it by x minus 7, how do we multiply that? Follow me on the next video.